Every new version of yourself requires the death of the previous you. That said, please stop calling me Priscilla. It's money long now. There was a time I was pretty Spin me, baby, round and round. The end of the night is going down.
I've been thinking a lot lately about the rise and fall of every artist.
I ain't saying no names.
Why is it that we only root for them when they're the underdog, but then once they get on top like we wanted them to be, we stop supporting them, or we find every reason and opportunity to pick them apart for why they're not the artists we thought they were? I go even further and ask, why do we expect so much from artists that we don't expect from the people in our lives in real life that we actually know? Do you know about your boss's philanthropic? Do you know about the places that your boss donates to and shit? Do you check your mother for not volunteering at the soup kitchen? How many hours have you done in community service? And I'm not talking about court ordered. Why do we look for every opportunity to misunderstand their words? And then we wonder why certain artists don't do interviews and why they don't go to red carpets and they don't go to certain award shows. Maybe they got tired of being the butt of the joke. Maybe they saw it just like you and I see it happening to every other artist, and they knew that it was going to come. And so no matter what they did or what they said, they weren't going to be able to please you. Because how many of you rooted for this version but can't stand this version? They're the same person, but why do we have to pit them against one another? I get why the labels do it, but why do the fans? Why do you participate in it? Why do you do it? You're allowed to like them both, or all three, or all four, or however many we've got going on at the time. And it's okay to just like them for that one thing. How would your coworkers, colleagues, depending on which, your social bracket is, what would be their thoughts on the Saturday, Sunday version of you versus the one they see at work? I get it that we want to look up to them and we want to put them on this pedestal and see them as being somebody who's achieved something that not many get to achieve. But why do we root for them? Only to want to see them fall. And this doesn't just apply to Black artists, because we can see that it's also happened with Taylor and the others. It's like, as the fans, there's some sort of sense of ownership of, I've bought into you. I've supported you by streaming your music, by purchasing your CDs, and by showing up at your shows and buying merchandise. I have a say in where you lend your voice politically. I have a say in who you date, which clothes brands you wear, where you perform, where you don't perform, because I made you, which is weird because there's no other job, no other field where people feel just so strongly about you and what you do that they'll get online and they'll voice their opinion about it. Imagine if you cared this much about Congress or your mayors or city officials to make sure that, your streets stay clean, or your landlords actually uphold the place. Maybe that's it. Maybe you feel like you made them, and so you can tear them down.
My mom called me yesterday and asked me, was I in? What is the Illuminati?
And everybody always thinks it's some Illuminati or whatever. And why do we give them so much fucking credit? Do you really buy into the narrative that you're that dumb to where the only way to get to you is through music, and that you follow everything that every artist and every song is pushing? Because that's the power that you're given when you say that, oh, this artist is in the Illuminati. Well, what exactly would their purpose be? And all the people in the world, we're going to use insert this person or that person, whoever y'all want to put on the list this week. It'd be crazy if we reverse that shit. So when people start dropping dead in your life, whether it be from gout or whatever the hell takes, people out of your family, we looked at it as if it was a sacrifice. Oh, y'all over there sacrificing your uncle again. Like, the fuck? Like, why is it that we only do that with Black artists, by the way, too? Oh, that comedian, he put on the dress. He got the dress ritual. But we don't do that to the white guys that do that same shit. And not even they don't do that to themselves. And they've got more global reach. So why would they not be a part of the Illuminati before some rapper from Chicago? Like, some of y'all be so deep, you don't even realize that if you just stood up, you wouldn't be drowning. Dummy.